Every time I think about my Apple Watch, I think about the scene from The Suicide Squad where Idris Elba's talking to his daughter, and she stole a watch that plays television on her watch. And he's like, oh, you would go to jail for something as stupid as a TV watch. It does other things.
Hello, Adam Ryan Donato.
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 Hello, Adam Ryan Donaldo.
Hello, Adam Ryan Donato.
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 Hello. So I am here today not doing a review, but I'm talking about a thing that just happened recently that sucks. Turning Red, the new Pixar animated movie from the director of Bao. It's about a girl who turns into a panda when she gets upset. It's about boy bands, kinda. I don't know. It sounds cool. I'm into it. I like boy bands. I don't know, especially after Red Rocket just came out and you got Bye Bye Bye, fresh in my mind because Red Rocket was a big thing for me. It just looks like a cute animated movie. It looks like it's going to have a really unique style. It looks like it has a lot of personality. It looks original. It's an original movie. It's not a sequel to something they did in the 2000s. It is its own thing. I'm so much more excited for Turning Red than I am for Buzz Lightyear. I know it's going to be good. That does nothing for me. I like the Buzz Lightyear 2D animated one back in the day, and I think there's a lot of potential for a Buzz Lightyear movie, but my problem with Buzz Lightyear is it looks like Cars 3 was a good example of this. That first teaser trailer where it's just Lightning McQueen in the race and then he dies. That was dope. That was baller. And then they got the poster of him flipped. Wow, that's scary stuff right there, and it's really serious, and wow, it was gripping. It's dumb because it's just Cars 3, but that's how I feel about this. The David Bowie song Slowed Down, it's all serious and dark and whatever. I think that that's just a facade, and I think that it's going to be so much lighter and less interesting than it looks right now, because I'll take a serious sci-fi interesting almost adult movie, but it's Pixar, they're not making movies for adults specifically. I think the one that was the closest for adults was probably Soul. Honestly, let's go. Maybe Ratatouille, I don't know. But back to Turning Red, it's a movie that I was looking forward to. I just made my most anticipated movies list, and I considered putting Turning Red on there. I took it away. It was around that Sonic, Scream area for me, Thor, Love and Thunder. It was right around there, but that's pretty good. There's a lot of movies I'm very anticipated in this year. The news is that Turning Red, instead of being released in theaters on March 11th, it is going directly to Disney Plus for free. If you want to watch it in theaters, you don't get to. Background on me, when Soul came out, and it was straight to Disney Plus, and that was worse, right? December of 2020, and it went straight to Disney Plus. I watched it at home. I was alone that day on my TV, and it was just empty. It was just such an empty experience because Pixar movies are the pinnacle of animation, aren't they? Aren't they? They were, at least. Soul's great. Soul's a certifiably great movie. I think about Soul a lot. I like Soul a lot. I couldn't help feeling like I missed out on an experience by not being able to see it in a theater. It wasn't even an option to see it in a theater. It was the runaway winner for Best Animated Feature that year. I see the benefit of Turning Red being for free on Disney Plus. First of all, it's free on Disney Plus. It's convenient. It's easy. A YouTuber that I like, Shafrillis, he recently said, oh, I like this because people didn't really talk about Encanto and some of these other movies until they became free on Disney Plus. And I agree. When Encanto came out, part of the reason I was so whatever about it for a while was because I was I saw it late and no one was talking about it. I think I saw it in its second weekend. I just kind of saw I didn't really even go out of my way to see it because no one was talking about it. And then it came out. I took a minute. I watched it, liked things about it, but was disappointed by certain things. And then over time, certain things stuck with me. I listened to the songs all the time, and I've rewatched it several times in parts. I didn't sit down and full rewatch it, but since it's been on Disney Plus, it's convenient to have a movie that I could just watch clips from at any point in time, because I love movies. I love the movies I love, and I like watching scenes from them. And yes, I could look it up on YouTube, but sometimes I just want to watch part of the movie. That's convenient for it to be on Disney Plus, and there are people out there who don't feel comfortable doing anything non-essential. Now, the society and system that we live in, the powers that be, have decided that, just the way that it is we are moving forward. We are, despite people dying and people being at risk, we are deciding that no, we need to have things open and people go to work, life to go on, celebrate holidays, travel, do fun stuff, play sports, all this stuff. I might sound like I have an attitude here, but I understand it, but I see the benefits of taking the pandemic more seriously. But that being said, for movies' sake, I'm happy that movies come out, and that's nice. It's a sticky situation. It sucks for everybody. So the person who is seriously concerned and wouldn't go out to the theater to watch it, good for them. That's a W for them. My only problem with that is, okay, I'm cool with you doing Premiere Access. I don't love it, but like if you're gonna charge like $30 to watch your stupid movie, like sure, go ahead. Most people will opt to go see it in a theater then. Oh, I get the better experience and it's a thing to go do and it's cheaper for me. I understand the value of Disney Plus putting Premiere Access for people, families, for example. Think about it. If you're a dad and you got a wife and 3 kids, want to go to the movies, each ticket's like what, $10-12 a pop, so that's like $50 right there. Then you got popcorn for everybody, kids packs, candy, you want to get a drink at the bar, you got to get drinks for everybody, there's just so much crap that goes into this. It's like $100 affair at the theater, and then how many times you go to the theater every year? Let's say you're just a Disney person, right? But you watch all the Disney things. There's like a couple live action movies a year, a couple Marvel movies, a Star Wars movie maybe. You got an animated movie, a Pixar movie already there. Like let's say you go half a dozen times a year, so $100 times 6, that's $600. Whereas if you just did Disney Plus for a year, it would be what, $100? I don't know. But yeah, so I understand why a family would benefit from that, and good. You know, but as long as there's still the option for me to go see it in a theater, I'm selfish. But no, seriously, I want to see a movie in a theater. That's how you're supposed to think about it. All these creators and artists that work on this movie, and it's intended to be seen on the big screen in all of its glory. These are movies that win awards. These are movies that generally successful. Like, do you know how good Pixar is? Think about their 2000s prime. They were good. I think there's like a stretch of Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, Toy Story 3. 4 years in a row. They won Best Animated Feature 4 years in a row. They were nominated for Best Picture twice. They were good, man. So they make all this money, these win all these awards. But now the problem, I think a big problem today, is that Disney animated movies are almost indistinguishable from Pixar animated movies. You know how they do those bits where they interview people on the street and they're like, oh, hey, random question. I'm going to say a movie and you tell me whether it's a Disney animated movie or a Pixar animated movie. There's Disney Animation Studios and there's Pixar. Those are separate things. I'm not well educated on this, but John Lasseter became the head guy of Disney animated movies because there's that whole conspiracy theory that he purposely tanked the Winnie the Pooh movie, which is a great movie, by the way, but he put it in the same weekend as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Sounds like a bad idea. Like, I know counter programming, but like, come on, this is like a kid fantasy franchise. This is like the teen YA fantasy franchise. Like, Lord of the Rings is like for adults. I know Harry Potter's good, but you know what I mean, right? Like, that movie killed. Winnie the Pooh didn't really even stand a chance. And plus, I only love Winnie the Pooh because that's like a nostalgic thing. It's still a delightful movie. That all being said, I think that a lot of these animators, a lot of these creators, a lot of these people with good ideas are going to eventually leave places that don't appreciate and respect them and make them feel like they're a priority. Think about it. That's why Christopher Nolan is making a movie with Universal now, because Universal has shown that they wanted to be on the big screen. Dear Evan Hansen was on the big screen. I don't know, just seeing any of these movies, honestly, like, it was the biggest meme for me. Like, oh, you gonna watch Godzilla vs. Kong on your phone? Oh my god, they're so big. Like, come on, you can't experience a movie like that. Like, you're not gonna get the full effect of it. Yes, part of it is that Martin Scorsese, you're in a theme park ride. Like, I feel how big this freaking monster is right now. One of my favorite movie going moments of all time is when 2014 Godzilla movie, spoilers for that, it's been 7 years, he rips open his mouth and he just breathes blue fire like down his throat, and it's the coolest thing ever. And my entire audience just stood up. Like, I remember we were in the second row and everyone was standing up and fucking yeah. Now I hate people that do that. I think it's a future problem for Pixar, but if these animators go elsewhere, then other places are gonna be good. too. I don't know. Like, it's been a breath of fresh air having Sony animation consistently in the race. Honestly, think about it. They did Spider-Verse, won Best Animated Feature. Mitchell's vs. the Machines is, I feel like, a frontrunner. It won the Critics Association of Central Florida, which I am a part of. It ran away with Best Animated Feature, and it's one of my favorite movies of the year. I can't see Encanto or Raya and the Last Dragon. Luca, I really don't see any of these movies matching it. In a world where Spider-Verse can win, this could win. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I will riot if it doesn't win. So if you notice, Soul, Luca, and Turning Red are all going to Disney Plus for free. No big screen release. We've seen Raya have premiere access and go to theaters. We saw Encanto get a wide release Thanksgiving weekend, baby. Then it went on Disney Plus like 45 days later, and I thought that was perfect. I thought that was a perfect model. I think Paramount Plus is the first one that's like, yeah, we'll give a 45-day window. Then we're gonna go put it on our site, which Paramount Plus really needs the help. It really does. There's no reason to get Paramount Plus to me, honestly. It was cool for the week that I had it. I watched The Godfather, and then I was done. A big reason that people are upset is because Turning Red is a movie starring a person of color, just like how Soul was. Just like, well, Luca, not really. They were Italian. I'm Italian. I'm not a person of color. But it was set somewhere else. Movies like this are pushed to Disney Plus, and they're like, oh, another person of color movie on Disney Plus for free, getting shafted. While I agree it's getting shafted, I don't think it's like a calculated attack. I saw a tweet where someone was like, oh, I bet Buzz Lightyear won't. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. I'm not happy about it, but I think logically, if I was a person running a business, I would put Buzz Lightyear out there in June. Obviously, you got the brand recognition, you got the likability of Chris Evans, you got so much hype around it already. Like, I've had no one talk to me about Turning Red. I like Turning Red. Turning Red was, like I said, it was on my list for most anticipated. It's so close. But Lightyear never even made the rough list. It sucks. No, I get it, but like Toy Story, people know the name Buzz Lightyear. People like Chris Evans, and Turning Red doesn't have that brand recognition or star recognition, and Pixar doesn't really carry the weight it used to have. It's sad. That's just the way it's been. That's why I'm not upset, because I was really upset with Soul. Luca, I was less upset because it was less good. Sorry. With Turning Red, I expect this to happen. That sucks, but I'm used to it now. That's why I'm not like super upset. I understand. I get it. And guess what? If the movie's good, it will persist. If the movie is good, it will overcome being put on Disney Plus for free, and people will talk about it. And isn't that what matters? That it impacts people, that people talk about it and get to experience. More people will watch it because it's for free on Disney Plus. It probably wasn't going to do amazingly at the box office anyways. So I like movies because I like talking to people about movies. And if more people will talk about it because more people saw it because it was for free on a website, then I'm happy. If I really want, I can project it on my wall. I do this in my theater room, and that wall right up there, I can project movies on. I got a big speaker, nice little setup. I will regret not being able to have seen it in a theater, but I am much more excited to watch Turning Red than I am Lightyear. I'm sure Lightyear will be good as well. Turning Red just looks more fresh and more fun and more interesting. Good movies will still be good. It's okay. I know. I understand. I work in a theater, not for a theater, but I work in a theater every day. I love it so much. I love being there. It's the best place to be, but now is not the best time for it. Just be grateful that we get movies like Scream. At least Morbius just got pushed back and not put onto a streaming service. I can't wait for Morbius and Sonic the Hedgehog, which I now have to wait extra time for. Do you think Uncharted's gonna get pushed back? Who knows? This is a crazy time to be alive. Keep loving movies. Make sure you watch Turning Red. If it's free, you have no excuse. You can watch it anytime. You watch it on your phone if you really wanted to. Like, can you watch movies on your Apple Watch? I wouldn't want to, but it does other things. Here we go. I'm gonna look something up real quick. I'll just like this. Oh, that's just me listening. I have footage of me just listening to the LeBron James kid. Oh gosh. Okay. So let's talk about the news today. Here's some news for you today. I'm going to talk about the news. Chilling with a yoo-hoo. User interface is so important, and they just... Yoo-hoo.